Today we're playing around with some discard Gecko Moria. This is updated for EB2, and the goal of this deck is to trash as many cards from their hand as possible. So we have all forms of it, from the Perona hand loop to the Pudding hand loop, and to the Becca to the Pudding hand loop, as well as some features here with Hollow, as well as the Sticky Luffy. So we have that settled. Timestamps are in the description, as well as a deck list. I had to go to the OP-11 lobby because there wasn't really anyone on the EP2 lobby. So it's a mix of EB2 as well as some OP-11. But the good news is that you can play this when EB2 freshly comes out, and you get to see a taste of what you're going to be going up against a few months down the line. But yeah, I will see you then. But yeah, let's get right into the gameplay. All right, so we're starting off here. This is perfect to drop the Perona. So they lost Mihawk in the process. I don't know if we're gonna need two 9-drop Kaidos here. I reckon I might, considering the nature of this big old Luffy. Let's see our options. At worst, we can just hog back it. Yeah, we can definitely hog back here. We can add. We can attach one. Ugh, this is rough. Yeah, I think this is always the answer. 6 and then 7. Wow, that would have helped a lot. Ryuma. Let's see if we can make that double attack hurt a little bit more. Maybe they'll attack my Perona. That would be also good. Won't let it go that easily. Won't apply some pressure. Yeah, that's fine. Blocker, that is spicy. But we have a solution in clearing that Nami. We have Apso in the trash. We can drop One-Legged Soldier. It does kill our potency quite a bit, so that's unfortunate, but we need to get through this blocker. Otherwise, we're in trouble. So we are going to... It's 2. Attach 1. 6. Trashing. We're gonna have to trash a 2K. That'd be put away these non-thrower bar cards to pop. And they're gonna get an overabundance of Dawn. And let's see if they have the double counter. Alright, it all comes down to this play. You're able to get some Dawn, as well as do their search. I think playing Kaido would just be good in general too. But the problem is we can't play anything else. I'll let this go. It's done its job. Okay, it's a 7, so we'll take another Nami to draw a whole bunch of crazy cards. At least we're gonna have a Kaido to give them a little bit of trouble. But again, we can't really do anything here. We're just gonna have to play it. Now they're gonna have to trash some cards. And then let's aim for the Zoro. Give them something to attack. So they're just gonna draw some more cards. This is where it gets scary. If they Big Mom me, I think that's fine. We can get rid of the Big Mom, but we're running out of cards here. I'm gonna have to let that one go. Trash here. Go heal. Alright, this is our last chance. We're gonna have to minus and do the Kaido all over again. And then let's try to force whatchamacallit, giant. It's gear 2. All right, so we're lowering their card size slowly. Okay, so they get another 2K counter. They have all the Dawn in the world. This is awkward. I think I have to do it. All right. We're gonna go 10s on each of these. That's one giant down. Let's go for number 2. Which I'll have to take, I think. And then we're gonna go for the 9K swing, actually. Play Hogback. Getting some cards back. And then we'll get negative hollow. That's that card's useless. Well, they can get rid of Kaido with just 3 Dawn. But now they can't. Nope, the discard slowly grind them down. Pretty stoked about that. They have so much counter in that. Just casually just drawing is crazy too. This is a very versatile event. So you can either just casually ramp on 3 or just it's the same thing as like what Divine Departure, their version of it. All right, time for some Ace and Newgate versus the Undead Legion with discards. The typical blue versus black matchup. And they win the coin toss, so it'll be interesting to see what they have in store. Alright, so we got the pudding for this coming turn, so we can just straight up play that. Oh, and then we have Perona for the turn after that as well, so please discard a card. Let's see how many cards that we can take out. So they're gonna hit us with the damage. which we will have to take. And okay, so they're searching. And then we can just simply go 7. Trash Perona, play our Perona. I guess they have an on opponent's attack here. So so OP-11 introduces the vanilla minus 1,000 power, like a typical 5/7, but they have 2k counter. But let's see. So we discard 2 cards. There's a way we can go with this, and that's to drop a 6-cost Luffy. Do I want to drop anything? The answer is no. Either Law or 6-cost Luffy. I think I want to get the 6-cost Luffy across, so we'll go 5. And then one more 5. And we'll drop the 6-cost Luffy. There we go. So another ESO search. Another one. And then the mole. So not exactly building board. We'll counter. Okay, if they're gonna put that much investment, sure. Keeping the Marco alive for the time being. We're up to 8. We can start with trashing a card from the Luffy. And we have enough to make that happen. Now, the question is, do they counter out of this? They do. We'll go in normal. Do we go normal 5? Let's try to snipe a expensive card. It's just a 2k, unfortunately. We'll go 5 to lead. And then we can play Law. Okay, so they blocked that one. I think we're good on the Perona at this point, so we can just take these back. And since they have, since the other one doesn't apply, we just draw. So now we got some blocker. We got 6-cost Luffy, but they are going to start to get crazy here. We'll counter. Block. First thing is we attach 1, swing 6, so that we can drop back. Then we'll just play normally. And I would assume they would counter out here. And we can't pick anything out of that pile, so we're just gonna have to leave it. I think we're gonna have to attack with both units. Alright, then this becomes a bit easier. This is rough though. I think I just have to go 7. You could just attach 6 to this, hopefully get them down to 1 life. That is really bad. In fact, that trigger just ends a game for us, I think. Okay, if they're investing this much, we have enough counter here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they might have made a mistake. Sure. I don't see how this wouldn't be a benefit. Okay, so we don't have anything that empowers what we have. So all we can do now is go for 9 to Luffy. See what happens. Can't use leader ability because you have less than 5 cards. And yeah, we just need to deflect the important one, which is the new gate. Perfect hand. What more can I say? There's Perona. We play Perona. Spell it the usual way. Oh, this is a predicament. Ryuma, take the stage. Turn 5 is going to be pretty good. I don't think they can get rid of this Ryuma that easily, unless they have a finger pistol. Okay, that's the Laboon and the Jack. We shall take. We like to see Luffy a lot, and wise play to bring out Brooke and Rebecca. So they're doing some setup here. We can do a little setup of our own. We do have Absalon in here, so we can tweak our plans a little bit. So to start, we can go Suru, minusing the Rebecca, attaching 1, going for Brooke. Let's trash Sindri because we already have another one. We go Abby. We can put back we can pick Pet Suru and Sindri, dispose of the Rebecca. Sorry, Rebecca. And now we have a clear board, but we have fewer cards as well. But let's see if they'll take or they'll give us some counter for our efforts. Okay, so they don't. We leave behind a Laboon and Pistol. Let's see if they have any more to give us. I'd like to keep this Ryuma on board if possible. Luffy's going to be a headache for them that they'll probably not forget. We'll have to take this one for sure. No reason to not take it. Kaido is going to help in the long run. Rebecca's coming back with the sauce. And is Moria coming back? Brooke. So goodbye, Suru. We never knew you. And they got 2 blockers instead of 1. So we can't repeat the same thing that we did earlier, but they're running out of cards. So my thought process is to just empty out hand whenever we can. So we're going to go try to get rid of this Brooke. No leader ability. And then normal 6. Oh, well, that didn't even have double attack, but we'll play Luffy. Surprise. All right, 9, we get to play Kaido and give them more headaches, but we think we want to just swing Luffy first and try to get them to get to life here. Let's see if we can make this all happen. I think we want to let go of the Absalon here. Okay, Jack's gonna get rid of a card. We're at 9. Let's see if they give us something here. We can't get rid of the Jack, unfortunately. They take, and then yeah, we can't even do anything about the Kaido here. We can just hard play it. But in any case, no, actually we can just drop Jack, play Rebecca, and then we can actually we'll play out Rebecca. We'll get back a 2K counter. Do we want to bring out Toy Soldier? Give them something to target? Nah, maybe not worth it. So we'll just keep it as is. Everything else is going to go into Jack. Put back 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, forcing them to trash a card. All right. So Luffy's doing some unspeakable damage. I am going to counter here in order to make use out of the leader ability again. So can't get rid of the Luffy the first time. Maybe I should have put the soldier up because now I can get rid of the Kuzan. Let's try to make this work. Let's trash Ryuma. Get one out. And then Luffy's going to do some more damage. Yeah. We'll have to take again. Deploy to trash. And then trash again. This is disrespectful, but they still got some fight left. So they're going to clear a blocker and then one of the 4 costs. Probably the Ryuma. Sure. Do they have any more? They got Sabo. Well, Kaido. We can drop Kaido down, trash the Sabo. $5. 6K. All right, so it's up to these next 2 cards. Yep, can't do much about that. We can probably say goodbye to Kaido with this one. Now the question is, do they have enough to get through? The answer is probably not. We can take... Oh! Well, that's just another toy soldier. Not a blocker. No leader ability. Interesting. They got 2 left. I think all we have to do is... Oh no, we don't have Absalon. Anyway. Wait, no. Wait, I could just attack though. Yeah. That's what happens when you're playing at 4 in the morning. You forget to do the obvious. Torture the red, purple Luffy. First. Oh yeah, that's good. We're getting first. We got Kaido to do some late game shenanigans if we can pull it off. Can't do anything this turn, but that's to be expected with this version. Okay, we were making some decisions here. Either we were Yuma or Perona. I thinking we Ryuma. Give them something to think about. And then we can Perona next turn, get rid of some cards. We will take this without too much worry. And we're just going to attach 1, swing another 6, trashing Perona, and forcing them to trash some cards. So down, some counter, and let's see 2. Okay, so not much supply left, but the next turn they're going to get scary. We're up to 7, so Law's on the table. And our board's going to get contested. Question is, what can we do about it? We can counter here. Let's make him think a bit. Okay. All right, we have some pressure to play. Oh, that's it. Game over. They have 1 counter, and that was a very fast discarding session. Ryuma putting on the pressure, giving up some cards, and then Perona doing her thing. And we had Kaido's incoming that could make things a bit hard. But pretty good. Ah, yes, Sabo. It's too bad we don't really focus on KO. We focus on another way of control. This is good second turn gameplay. Let's hold on to it. No point in dropping Toy Soldier here until much later. Yeah, we're just gonna hold on to it. Okay, so Sanji. We're gonna leave them of their Sanji. Drop Abby. Now they got a whole boatload of cards. We'll be up to 6, so Luffy is going to be online. And we'll just go regular 5k swings. We just gotta go super aggro. Drop 6-7 Luffy down. This probably is going to be a race of life rather than Kaido's. Well, we robbed them of some blockers, but all right, Law. Now's your chance to help. That helps. So either they finish us or they don't. That 2k counter helps. All right. The ball's on our court here. They probably got another rad beam or something of the sort. So we're gonna go 8 here. And then 7 here. And then, whoop. They probably already left, but I think that was pretty much over. Let's see if we can get a frame where we get the win. We can freeze frame it. That was quick. We got kicked out of our own game because Luffy was gonna punch him so hard it broke the game. Okay, and to make sure that there was no shenanigans involved, they did quit before the punch happened. So just keep that on record. And there it is, discard Gecko Moria for EB2/OP11. Let me know what cards you would like to add in this deck list down below, as well as any suggestions on what leaders to try in this new environment. And until then, I will see you all in the next One Piece video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you later.